easy, completely eliminating the risk for under or over torquing. Now, rethinking the whole process, which took us about 5 years of development, takes us to a completely different technology, screw anchors. And that's what I want to spend a minute talking about. Screw anchors basically act as a undercut anchor, as I mentioned earlier, with the really high performance, the close spacing and edge distance, by cutting into the concrete some grooves, just like a screw would, and gaining its capacity through a mechanical interlock. Here, no need for cleaning, no need for torquing. You just drill a hole and you drive the screw anchor in. As good or higher performance as an expansion anchor, and completely eliminates the risk for improper installation. The other advantage that came out of this was that, as I mentioned, undercut anchor don't put as much stress on the concrete, hence, because they don't use expansion, hence can have closer edge distances and spacing, which is very beneficial in the facade application, in fastening the brackets to the slabs. In addition, because of the nature of the anchor, you now have the option of adjustability. So an installer today, what he'll do to adjust a bracket that's been installed with an expansion anchor is he'll untie the nut, he'll adjust his bracket and retie it, which is not acceptable because it has an impact on the capacity of the anchor. This product is the first product in the market to allow for adjustability. It can be unscrewed and rescrewed 2 times without any loss of capacity per ETA, the European Technical Approval agency that does all the batteries of tests on robustness and performance. Okay? So this was the topic. The message, you know, a couple of the other speakers brought up some of the challenges they face in the region, and maybe I'll close on that note. The challenge that Hilti faces as well is that we get a lot of support from the specifiers in general on these types of technologies in bringing this new standard into the market, but we often struggle in the conversion from specifications into an actual application, simply because these solutions don't come for free. It's a lot of R&D and innovation, and even with a slight premium on the product, we get pushback from some contractors who are looking for solutions that are extremely cheap. So this is often our challenge when you compare places like Europe and North America to the region here, is convincing the contractor that this is a benefit to him. On the specifier side, there's often high level of acceptance for the peace of mind of knowing that whatever they've designed that connection for will translate in the field. But the problem is often with contractors accepting to change. And this is something that we work very hard through demonstrations, through training on demonstrating. That's it. So we actually we're right on time, which means that now we go on break. I was asked to make that announcement. So now we go on break for about 10-15 minutes. And then, yes, 10 minutes, okay, and then we come back in. Thank you.